got to say.
Because he didn't come here and just counter-attack on us. He came here and played in our half, the whole second half. Did to us what they did for 90 minutes to City at Villa Park. Unbelievable performance in that second half from Villa.
So City, what, 2 points clear now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, City 2 points clear now. That's it, full time.
That's it. Damp squib.
Fair play, you know.
We can't really complain at that either, can we? In terms of, we can't feel hard done by it. They just have been a better team overall.
Everyone takes responsibility today, man. The players, the manager, everyone. That is just, all of it is just, yeah.
And this doesn't look good for Wednesday either, to be honest.
You know, if ever there were a reason to leave it all on that pitch at the Allianz, you know, how...
That was a strange one, that, taking Odegaard off your captain with 20 minutes to go. Yes, Odegaard had not been at the level he would have been in the first half, but even so, I just thought, even from a psychological perspective, you know,
all right, everyone.
I just thought that was a weird move.
As you can tell, we don't have a lot to say. Super chats. Idris says, "I fully blame Arteta."
Doesn't even look like they care too much. I can't even lie to you.
You know what it is as well. You know what's annoying me as well is like, I know Saka doesn't mean it. I know but don't be talking to opposition on the pitch, bro. Like, just go down with your head held, like, and this is where the Carragher thing comes into fact. Is when moments like this, you just go down the tunnel. No, don't be doing nothing with the opposition. Do that behind closed doors, no pictures around.
Idris says, "I fully blame Arteta. The only difference in the midfield trio setup, no Jorginho, no Partey, Rice as 6. We haven't set up like that since last year." Yep, fair point. Daniel says, "It's over. Same story every year. It's the history of Arsenal. Why are you surprised?" Michael says, "Back again. What are you saying, you bottle jobs?" Thank you for the super chat, Michael. Appreciate you telling us that.
It's done, man. It's done.
Come on, stop that, man.
It's done, bro.
As we still have a chance, we have to root for Spurs. Not like, of course we have a chance, but we needed to stay ahead of City. We had the harder run. Emi Martinez soaking every single minute of it in, of course he is.
He made a crucial save.
He's doing the Klopp celebration.
In that first half, from Trossard, was it? I think it was from Trossard. That save, you could argue that the game swung on that, because if we'd have scored that, you could argue it would have been a very different game. So
that first half, we take any one of those chances where we absolutely battered them, it's a different half. It's a different game. Second half, they killed us.
I can't believe it,
bro.
At home, you know.
I swear to God, I can't believe what's happened. I literally can't believe.
Like, now we're just talking about getting to the last 4 games,
bro.
With all our points intact. We fucked it today. With more, like, and when I say no, like they don't care. It didn't look like they cared in the on the pitch in the second half either. Forget after the game. It didn't look like they cared.
I know what you mean.
Like at all in the second half, it didn't look like they thought, you know what,
I agree.
Like some urgency, let's stamp our authority, let's get the control early, because this control thing is all good and well, but when you're in the last 15, 20 minutes, I don't give a shit about control, I give a shit about how many chances you're creating, how many balls you're winning, how many second balls you're winning, and we did none of it. And then at the end, everyone's calm, no one's sweating. Did you see many players sweating there? I don't see many players sweating. Work rate was meant to be one of our main things, and it has been one of our main things, but I can't lie to you, you don't win leagues, you don't win majors playing well 80% of the way, yeah? 30 games doesn't do it, 38 games does it.
Bro.
And we should have learned that last season, we fucked it at home. Listen, I thought City were favourites before this. I said whoever slips up first out of us and City, the other will win it. So in my opinion, Man City are now very strong favourites. Even their goal difference has been cut down now. I think we're still ahead by goal difference, but who gives a fuck about that right now? Who gives a fuck about all them goals we scored right now? Hopefully it turns back round. Listen,
Still 6 games left,
often I am doom and gloom, but have we seen Man City ever lose it once they've got a hold of it? Have we ever seen Man City lose it once they've got a sniff of it? No, we haven't. No, we haven't. So here we are.
I cannot believe what's happened. You know, I'm genuinely gobsmacked. I'm more gobsmacked because of obviously the first half, but even the fact, and this is where you have to look at Arsenal as a team and the manager. Even the fact that Liverpool just lost, they drop points, the thing you're praying for, and you go out and you do that. You go out and you drop that kind of performance. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. 365 days later, and we've done it again. We've actually done it again.
You're sounding a little bit too negative for me, to be honest.
How are you not negative?
No, right. Here's the difference between me and you, yeah? I agree that the performance, especially in the second half, was poor, right? I agreed with what you're saying, that Man City are strong favourites for the title. But where I disagree with you is quite strongly is that it's 6 games left. We've seen in the Premier League, we've seen in football, a lot can happen over 6 games, bro. 6 games ago, we were slapping up man for fun. Today, we can't score at home against Villa. That's what I'm saying, things can change.
Yeah, but like, not everyone can just all of a sudden take a step back after that fucking shit we've just saw for 90 minutes there and say, there's 6 games left, who knows? Like, this ain't, like, right now, you know how you're feeling, Laurie. Right now, you know.
No, I'm disappointed,
like,
bro.
It's not about disappointed, it feels fucked. Disappointed doesn't even cut it. It's at home to an Aston Villa side that conceded 3 against Brentford, 4 against Tottenham, 4 against City. We didn't even score against them. We should have in the first half. In the second half, we didn't even test the waters of scoring.
Yes, a team that beat us earlier in the season as well, when we were playing.
Once upon a time when we was 4th in the league, Man City and Liverpool were still having their way with us. So I don't give a fuck if Villa are 4th. We've shown in the last 2 seasons, for 80% of them, we've shown we can be elite. We can be a top team. We can squeeze the opposition. We can nullify them. But like I said, 38 games does it. 100% of the season does it when you're competing with who we're competing with. And we didn't do it today. And there's no excuses for today.
There's none.
It's Aston Villa. They're in poor form. They're conceding a hell of a lot of goals. We're at home. We fucked it. The attack should be embarrassed with themselves, not only for the first half and the missed chances, the second half and the failure to create fucking chances. The midfield.
That second half, I would comfortably say, well, listen, maybe it's recency bias, but I can't remember us being that poor in the second half of any game. I mean, it's interesting that even when we played Luton, we had a poor second half in that game. Remember, James? And we were saying that, why did they tail off so much? But this was poor, man.
And do you remember, Laurie, how much people were getting at me?
Yeah, I
in
do.
the comments in this stream, saying stop being so negative. And I kept saying you can't just switch on momentum when you want. Now we had the goals in the first half against Luton, but in this second half, Villa did something different, and we spent, like that Luton game, albeit we were 2-0 up, camped in our half.